Hey everybody, this is Mr. Max Vasilian doing a little bit of a vlog here, mainly regarding the state of the channel, as you could say, and what my plans are for it in the future and the upcoming year, basically. And as you may noticed here, I'm recording this in the past because I've actually finished Resident Evil Zero! Yay! Another Let's Play is completed. And that's actually going to be something I'm going to be talking quite a bit about in a couple minutes. But first off, I want to say I'm glad to be back. I was hoping to get way more stuff uploaded last semester, but unfortunately that semester was insane. I don't think I've been that busy ever before. I literally got to go out to the movies once in November, and that was basically most of the free time I had that month. So I was quite overwhelmed by just the amount of work I had. So I wasn't actually able to get as much stuff uploaded, obviously, as I was hoping. And because I was hoping to get a good chunk of the Resident Evil series, if not all of it, up by then. Yeah, that did not happen. Quite obviously did not happen, as I just finished the first game I was playing, although I do have a good amount of backlog for that. But, so basically what I want to talk about right now is what I'm going to be focusing on for the next year, and hopefully I'll have this done before the end of the year, but the major thing I want to be put most of my emphasis on is Baten Kaitos. That Let's Play has been going on for quite a long time now, and I do want to get it finished because I don't want to leave anything unfinished on the channel. And it's really one of those things that I really do enjoy doing it. It's probably the most fun game I'm playing for the channel right now, in terms of I'm actually enjoying doing a Let's Play of it. I do enjoy playing Resident Evil, don't get me wrong, I love these games. But when it comes to doing Let's Play material, I find it a lot more fun doing something that I've never played before, because then you get the full, first-on, honest reaction from me to what's happening on screen. And you've noticed that if you've played these games, I've probably made several wrong assumptions, made several mistakes, trying guessed, or basically calling out things that aren't actually going to happen, and it's obvious, hilarious, and quite fun to be able to do that. And sometimes, and it's even more fun when I do this, but when I actually call it right, oh, it's fun catching somebody in something that's predictable. But back on track now, I do plan on putting most of my focus this year on Baten Kaitos and getting it done, and there's really two reasons for that. The first is that, obviously, it's been going on for a long time. I really would like to ideally get Let's Plays like this done. Even though it is a 50-hour JRPG, or at least I'm guessing it's 50 hours, a good estimate of time of how long this game would take would be much appreciated, because if it's anything like Tales of Symphonia, which was also 2 discs, and made by the same company, or published by the same company, I should say, it was about 50 hours long, my first playthrough. Of course, I actually did side quests in Tales of Symphonia, which I'm kind of trying to avoid in Baten Kaitos, because side quests in Baten Kaitos seem to be a little boring in terms of going around and talking to everybody on the face of the planet. But I still think it's going to be about 50 hours, and I'm only 16 hours into that so far. And the other reason why I want to focus on Baten Kaitos is because I actually want to go on to another game as well. For a little while now, my setup has been ready for full-on HD recording, like 720p. I could go up to 1080 if I needed to. Not that I will go up to 1080, because it is 1080p video. I wouldn't be able to have a whole lot of it on my hard drives. They would be quite overwhelmed, but 720p is easily realistic. I have plenty of test videos, and of course the Resident Evil 5 I have recorded so far is in 720p, but unlike but I'm not entirely sure whether or not Resident Evil 5 is going to go up in its current state for other reasons. I'll be deciding on that in a little bit, but I do want to do a newer game. I do want to do a newer game for my next Let's Play. I want to do something that's a little bit more recent in release, because all the games I played so far have been from about 8 to maybe even almost 8 to 10 years ago. Like stuff like Rogue Squadron 2, that was, I believe, either a launch title or it came out very quickly after launch of the GameCube itself. And Baten Kaitos, I think, came out in 2004. And of course, Resident Evil came out in sometime in between. So really, I want to do a game that is a lot more recent. I'd actually like to do something that's being released this year, or like just got released this year. And I was actually looking at a few titles and a few upcoming titles that have been coming out, and really in the next coming months, the only one that looks really significant is going to be BioShock Infinite, and maybe the new Gears of War. But I'm not going to play Gears of War for the channel. That'd be kind of boring. I'm not a big fan of shooters, so although I have tried Black Ops 2 multiplayer, and I will say that playing it with my brother was a ton of fun. If you have the right mindset going into a shooter like that actually gave us a fair amount of options, so it gets a thumbs up in terms of multiplayer options for me. It was a ton of fun. My advice, you go with our what we did kind of like medieval warfare, Black Ops 2 medieval warfare, where riot shields, ballistic knives, and throwing axes only against a bunch of dudes with guns, and a bunch of bots actually with guns. But that was awesome. I highly recommend that. That was a ton of fun. And of course, the one in the chamber mode from that game was a complete and utter awesome little fun thing, because that mode can get a little crazy. But other than that, I do want to try something that is being released soon, or has just been released, and unfortunately the release schedule doesn't seem to agree with me, because BioShock Infinite, certainly it's coming out far before I think I'll be finished Baten Kaitos. I don't think I'm going to be finished Baten Kaitos by March, but I would like to get Baten Kaitos finished by the summer if I can. And oh crap, look at the time. I do have to go, so I have to wrap this up now. I do want to finish Baten Kaitos if I can by the summer. More realistically, I'll finish it. I do want to finish it this year, because I do want to move on to new stuff, and I do want to get this finally finished. I mean, I do think I owe this game the honor. Like, I do think I owe this game actually finishing it, because it is a fun game to play, and I haven't been giving as much time to it as I probably should have. And with that said, with Resident Evil, I think I'm going to have to adopt a new release idea when it comes to these games. And really what I'm referring to here is, as of right now, I've been releasing it much like I've been releasing Baten Kaitos. I upload or at least the plan was, I finish up editing up a set of Baten Kaitos, and then I'd upload it, and I'd go by 1 hour long chunks, as I have, like 1 hour long chunks, and every time I get an hour finished, or occasionally 2 hours, I'd upload a couple hours of the game, and I do it intermittently, trying to, give a good not variance, what's the word for it? Good variety of stuff up there for people who may not, like JRPGs, people who would prefer watching something a little bit more action-oriented or something like that. I did that a lot with the Fire Emblem and Star Wars stuff back when Star Wars was still being recorded, which apparently was really popular. People really liked watching the Star Wars one. It has monumental more views than anything else I've put up, so people really like the Star Wars stuff. But I think that release idea has to come to an end with Resident Evil. If I want to focus on Baten Kaitos, what I think I have to do is, instead of uploading a Resident Evil set, what I think I'm going to do is I'm not going to upload Resident Evil 1. I'm not going to start uploading Resident Evil 1 yet. I could. I have plenty of stuff. Far easily I have enough material to actually start uploading Resident Evil 1 videos. But I want to... What I think I'm going to do is once I finish Resident Evil 1, and once I'm finished editing it, I'll probably just pick a day to upload the entire game. Or maybe a couple days where I'll upload the entire game, and then it'll be kind of like an intermission from all the Baten Kaitos I'm going to be releasing, because I am focusing a lot on recording Baten Kaitos, where I'm not focusing as much on recording Resident Evil 1. I do have a good chunk of it done, but what I think I'm going to do is that I'm not going to play the series in tandem anymore. I think I'm just going to play it when I feel like it, and once I'm finished, I'll upload the results. Because it's just something that it became a bit of a chore to put all these videos together so quickly. Unlike with Baten Kaitos, where I'm actually enjoying the editing a little bit, because it could be kind of fun to watch what I said when I was recording a certain sequence, and especially with this set here, the 34 to 37. That's actually, of the stuff I've uploaded, this is probably my favorite set in the entire game. I think I was really on the ball here when it came to recording those ones. I was really having a good time just riffing kind of a little bit on the story. Gelderblame, the dude with the stupid hair, who is making a return. Making a return really soon. Being glad about that. So I think this was really the set that really made me change my mind, going like, yeah, I really want to focus more on Baten Kaitos than Resident Evil. So, with that said, I've taken far too much time to say all this stuff. I'm running out of actual time myself. I actually have to get out of here soon. So what I think I'm going to do is end this off here. I will probably upload another... I don't know when I'm going to upload my next vlog. Probably when I have something to talk about. Say I pick up something interesting, or... I don't know. One of these days, I was going to upload this video of an unboxing that I just did. I actually bought the Fire Emblem Awakening 3DS bundle, but I don't think it's really... it wasn't all that much interesting. It is a really nice 3DS, and it is a cool game, but I don't think... I don't know, it's just not a very interesting unboxing, I think. Just not much in that box to actually talk about. But one of these days, if I get something really cool, or because if I get something really cool, I don't know how many people are into this, but I recently got into Magic the Gathering, and I went to the Gatecrash stuff, so that was kind of fun. But if I ever find something that I find interesting, or I think you guys would like, I may make a vlog on it. That's what if I do vlogs, I usually like, combining them with just other interesting things. But I've been talking for 13 minutes now. I need to leave. So until next time, I will see you. Until next time, I'm Mr. Max Vasilian. I'll see you guys in my next Let's Play.